Hello everyone. Have you ever asked ChatGPT a question and got a very confident answer that was completely wrong? So this is called hallucination. And it's a real problem when you are using AI for business documents, company policies, or legal contracts. Today I'm going to show you how to fix this. I built a document intelligence chatbot using RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generator, that only answers from your document, and when it does not know something, it says no. So no guessing, no making things up. So let's build it. Okay, so let me explain why normal chatbot cannot solve this problem. ChatGPT was trained on billions of pages from your internet. It knows a lot, but it has absolutely no idea what your company policy says or what your legal contract contains. So when you ask it, it does what it always does. It generates the most likely answer. It sounds confident, but it is guessing. Imagine this is a business setting and an employee asks the AI about their leave policy and gets the wrong answer. They act on it. That's a real problem. This is exactly what RAG solves. So this RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generator, only answers from what's inside your document. And when something is not in a document, it tells you honestly, I don't have that information. That's the difference between a toy and a production system. So next we will see as how RAG works. So now let me explain how RAG actually works. I will keep this very simple. Okay, no PhD required. Your step one, if you look into it, your document goes in. It could be a PDF, a Word file, or anything. And step two, we split into small chunks. Okay, think of it like cutting a book into individual pages. And step three, each chunk get converted into numbers. These are called embeddings. Think of it as a fingerprint for each piece of text. And the step four, these embeddings get stored in FAISS, a super fast search engine built by Meta, free and open source. So now when you ask a question, your questions also get converted into numbers. FAISS finds the chunks most similar to your question. And the step six is those relevant chunks get sent to GPT along with your question. GPT reads only those chunks and writes the answer. So there is no guessing, no hallucination, just facts from your document. And if your question has no answer in the document, the system says, I don't have that information, honest, safe, and it is production ready. So now we exactly what we are building today. Okay, we are going to see. Actually, we are building two things. On the left, there is a Streamlit interface. This is for your business users. Okay, like HR teams or managers, non-technical stuff. They just open the app, type their question, and gets the answer. So there is no coding, no setup required. On the right, if you see, that is a FastAPI black backend. This is for developers. If your company already has a web application or mobile app, your developers can call this API and plug document intelligence directly into your existing system. So one post request JSON response, it is done. And both interfaces do the same thing underneath. They read your document, they search for the relevant part, they generate an honest answer with source citations, and they say no when they don't know. So full code for both. There is for free on GitHub. That link is available in the description. Okay, so you can use it. The exact GitHub link where I have done this code part. And like before we jump into the demo, let me quickly show you what's under the hood. Like two layers we have. Okay, the one is the AI and the intelligence layer. You could see GPT 3.5 Turbo. It reads the relevant chunks and writes the final answer. ADA 002. Okay, so this converts your text into numbers that can be compared mathematically. And face built by Meta, completely free, finds the most relevant chunks in milliseconds. And LangChain LCEL, okay, connects all these pieces into one clean pipeline. Now let's see what's in deployment layer. Fast API serves the REST API for developers. Streamlit serves the browser interface for business users, and PyPDF loader reads the PDF to start the whole process. Everything here is open source. Everything is free. The only cost is the OpenAI API, which for a demo like this costs less than $1. So now let's see how it is working. Okay. So we will see in this part how we will I have four questions. Okay, already let's see how this is working. The first three will show you what the system can do. Okay, and the fourth one, this is the important question of this entire video. Okay, so because it is not present inside the document, we will see how it is coming. Okay, so now I will go to this part. I'm going. So it's opening. Just hold on. I should have kept it open. Sorry. I'm going to the exact place where it is. This is the location. So I have, okay, now I'm first I'll execute the Streamlit. Okay. So I have this code over here. The Streamlit part. Just okay. Yeah. So now you can see, okay, it is just loading. Okay, hope you can see the screen. Just I'm increasing, okay, the size. Okay, so here is the page. Mainly, it is for the HRs and non-techies. This will be useful. So here is the just hold. Okay. So I'm asking how many days of casual leave do I get? Okay, whatever was there in the PPT, I'm just taking. Okay, but before that, I want to introduce. Okay, this is our policy book. Okay, so with this manual policy manual, it will check actually. Okay, so based on the information available over here only, it will give the information. If it is not available, it will say it is not available. Okay, so that is the part. So you can take it. It has nearly 12 pages just for this demo purpose I have given. I'm adding over here. So how many days of casual leave do I get it? Okay. So employees are entitled to casual leave days, 6 casual leave days per calendar year. Okay, so you can see in the page number 4 and 5. So that is the advantage over citation. Okay, in this policy handbook, this information is available in 4 and 5 so that you can cross check. Okay, so if you look over here, this is the page number, okay, 4. See, it is given right annual leave, sick leave. So we ask the questions related to leave. So it is giving the information. Okay. And the next question what we had, if you look into the slide, was what is the work from home policy, right? We'll take over here. Okay. Remote work. Fully remote eligibility assesses annually based on performance and role. So this is the information. If you want where this information present, you can look into the citation like page number 1, 3, and 4. Okay. And the next is what is the annual learning budget? Okay. So every full-time employees receive an annual learning and development budget of $1,500 for courses, certification, conference, and professional memberships. So it's available in the page number 9. The next is the very important thing. Okay. So what is the Wi-Fi password? See, there is no in no like policy or contracts they will update the like Wi-Fi password unless if it is a technical type of a demo type of thing. So in our this policy HR policy there is no chance of Wi-Fi. Okay, usually what will do means it will give some or the other information, but let's see what is the advantage of RAG. I don't have that information in the HR policy documents. Okay, so you can see that it was sources not available, topic not covered. Okay, so no guessing, no hallucination, just honest, I don't know. So this is what makes the system safe for business use. When it knows, it tell you with source. When it doesn't know, it tells you that too. That's the trust. Okay, that's the reliability. That's what enterprise AI tools look like. So now we have seen of Streamlit. Okay, now let's see how the system from a developer perspective. Okay, like this is like a far. I will go to this same. Okay, I'll give Control C so that we are closing it. Okay, and this is the code for the fast API. Okay, so it started. I'm taking this part just for explanation purpose. Okay, you can copy over here and go to this. Yeah, since I have disconnected. Okay, and I'm going to slash docs. Okay, so this is the Fast API automatic documentation page. Okay, so every Fast API apps gets this for free. Okay, so I will let's see how's the response. Okay, and so you can see the post. Okay, get method, all the thing. Okay, we will see how I'm giving post ask a question, right? Okay, so already since I have given this, how many casual leaves do I get per year? It is already there, but now let's see the same thing we'll type over here. I'm executing it. So how many days of casual leave do I get? So it is employees are entitled to 6 casual leave days per calendar year. So the same citation available there in page 4, 5. If you are from non-technical background, this may look little what to say different because you will see post, JSON, all the things. So you can see what is this JSON. Especially if you are from technical background, you are building an app, you are building a web. So these things it will be easy. Okay. So this is the first question we have posted. And what is the annual budget of the. annual learning budget. So every full-time employee receives a annual learning development budget of same $1,500. What we have seen in the Streamlit that we are seeing over here. Now let's move to the last important question where this is required. Okay. What is the Wi-Fi password? Okay. I don't have that information in the HR policy documents, not available, topic not covered in policy documents. Okay, so now you understand, right? The clean JSON, answer and sources, it's all well structured. Okay, a developer can take this and plug into it to any application like mobile app, web portal, or internal too. Same brain, right? But two interfaces. Now let's go through code work. Okay, now this part is done. It's coming from there. Okay. So if I look over here, so let's go through what are the cell information, like it is loading the PDF, splitting the chunks, create the embeddings, and it is saving. So full code, okay, is available in the GitHub. This is the my GitHub link actually. It will be available in the description also. So you can take it over there actually. Now we'll go to the code part, okay? So this is the code actually. Just hold on. The important cells we'll cover, okay? So this is the cell one, okay? What the cell one does, we load the PDF, okay? And like PyPDF loader reads our HR policy document. It's a 12 pages. So done in one line, okay? PyPDF reader. And this is the cell two, okay? Like just hold on. So in cell two, what we are doing means we are splitting into chunks. Okay, chunk size is 500 and overlap we are keeping as 50. Okay, our 12 pages becomes 41 searchable chunks, averaging 403 characters each. This information you will see over here. And this is the cell 3. Okay, here it creates the embeddings and FAISS. This is most important cell because ADA002 converts each chunk into 1536 numbers, a mathematical fingerprint. And FAISS stores all 41 fingerprints as a searchable index. So this is the only cell that costs money. Okay, for 41 chunks, a fraction of 1 cent. Yeah, means a little amount. And here comes we are saving it, okay, because we save the FAISS index to disk, okay, index.face and index.pkl, that's a pickle file. So why this is critical? Because from this point every question is answered from the disk, so no API call, no cost, you pay once to build, then free forever. Okay, and this is the cell file, like it builds the RAG chain. Okay, like the four components, one pipe, and the retriever searches the face and prompt forwards the question, LLM writes the answer, output parses and cleans it. One parameter I want you to notice is temperature equals to 0. Okay, I would have given here. Just to, yeah, because zero connectivity, it should be zero creativity, and it should be zero guessing, so that we are keeping the temperature as 0. Just facts from the document that 1% kills the hallucination. Okay, so this is the important point. Yeah, this is the temperature right here. It will be available in cell 6. There's a building part. Okay, and you would have understood the cell 6. We are testing it because question and answer plus source citations. Okay, so there are nearly 9 cells, but I have giving the update about the important cells. Okay, that's the entire RAG pipeline. It's simple, powerful, and production ready. Okay, so now let's go back to our slides. Okay, where are we here? Here, just hold on. We have done this part. And so use cases, okay, where and all we can export. This is important, okay, because now we have done for the HR part. So any what to say, like departments, they can avail it. So that's what, like, one thing I want to make very clear is what we built today is not just a HR chatbot. We used a HR policy document as our example, but the system doesn't know or care what kind of document you give to it. You give it a legal contract, it becomes a legal assistant. You give it a medical handbook, it becomes a medical knowledge base. You give it a financial compliance document, it becomes a compliance checker. You give it a product manual, it becomes a customer support bot. So law firms in the US and UK are using RAG to search through hundreds of contracts in seconds. So work that took a paralegal 2 hours now takes in seconds. The common thread across all of these is every business has documents. Every business has people who needs answer, and nobody wants to read 50 pages to find one answer. Same code, different document, infinite use cases. Okay, so this is the last part actually. Like all right, because we have done the full build, we went from zero to a production ready document, intelligence chatbot, rack pipeline, FAISS vector store, GPT 3.5, fast API backend, Streamlit interface. Honest answers is source citations, right? And a system that says no when it does not know. So three things before you go. First, get the code. Everything we built today is available on GitHub. It is available in the description, completely free. Okay, so you can take the link from the description, clone it, run it on your machine, modify it for your own document. You can have this running it under 30 minutes. And visit my portfolio at johndbsdsn.github.io. You can see over there. And more AI systems are there, like NLP classifications, CSP chatbots, agentic AI pipelines, all with GitHub links and demos. And for business watching, if you have a real document problem or legal contracts, compliance documents, technical manuals, and you want a custom RAG system built for you, I built this professionally, remote, worldwide. Contact me, link in the description. In the comments below, tell me like what document would you build this for, like legal contracts, medical records, or company policy. If this video helped you, hit the like button. Subscribe for more real AI projects. It's not like a tutorials, not theory, real systems that solve real problems. So I am John Daniel from ZenithQuest. Build something real. See you in the next one. Bye bye.